scared some people in Russia jumped out of a minibus. Here you can see them dressed up like SpongeBob SquarePants, Mickey Mouse, and other lovable characters.
Yep.
And then they proceed to attack an innocent bystander.
Yeah.
Let's take a look.
Shut up.
So that happened in Russia. Do you think these people were too lovably dressed to be taking part in such?
Well, they did have a good time doing it. And I mean, one of them lives in a pineapple under the sea. Can you imagine the level of frustration he must have been feeling? And then the other one has a wife whose voice is 2 octaves lower than his. So that must be completely emasculating. So I can imagine that frustration. So they took it out on this poor guy who stopped dead in front of them. I mean, I imagine that if we had a taxi full of animated people, we would have a happier road. Traffic incidents wouldn't occur quite as often. We wouldn't be cut off. So I think from here we could learn that our taxi drivers should become Disney characters.
I think that there are 2 things, I think. Firstly, that it's interesting that that's a taxi. I mean, I just thought, like, is that like an MK guy that went to train in 1982 in Moscow, and they just like never let him out. He's like that guy in Japan who still thought like World War II. Remember, he came out of the forest and then he thought the Viet Cong was still there. This is like this guy, trained with Tokyo Sexwale, who then went and joined the Bolshoi Ballet and whatever. But I think maybe this is also the VIP. This could be Vladimir Putin's VIP protection unit. I mean, that's what we do in our country, but we have blue lights and stuff on the car, and then someone goes, "Hi, Mr. President," and then they go, "Fuck him up." But here, this is Putin's way of saying to the West, "Yes, you think we are Mickey Mouse country? Well, we're going to show you, Obama, you can also fuck you up."
He didn't look too badly injured, to be quite honest. So they didn't do a great job of it, if that was their intention.
Yeah, look, I mean, they didn't shoot. They didn't shoot him.
No.
They didn't behead him.
No.
But I think
that would have been
They stole his cap.
a little more dramatic.
stole his, so they did. I mean, and that's in some countries.
From a legal point of view,
of
Mr.
beheading.
Booth, from a legal point of view, let's just look at the implications of that under the Russian constitutional law.
Do you know the Russian
What's the question? I'm not sure.
I don't know, but give us your legal opinion on this.
From my knowledge of Russia, that's the norm. It's a social. It's actually a rite of passage for some people, some of the Russian folk, the village people.
Yeah,
the Russian village people.
They
were on their way to the YMCA.
Well, exactly.
They call it bloody Vostok.
Yeah, bloody.
Yeah,
there it is. And it's harrowing. I mean, I see Nick's. He's been deeply affected by it. Scarred.
Emotionally traumatized.
Yeah.
You know, I tried to do a Russian. I'm married with kids, and so Ollie, one day when you're in the situation, you remember you need to spice up your sex life from time to time. And after the war in Crimea and the Winter Olympics, I said to my wife, "Listen, this role play, I'm going to play the Russian president, and then I want you to shout in the bedroom. I want you to shout, Putin, put out, Putin, put out." And so I think this has got something to do with that. Except this guy's lucky because there was no penetration in this particular incident.
Maybe that's the Russian version of the Dick Greys.
There we go.
There we go.
It's come full circle.
There we go.
There we go. We're bringing it back. Bringing it back.
Yes.
Do you think
and they're on their way to eat food at a restaurant that is actually a prison?
So that they were committing the crime before going to prison.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
There we go. Do you think this could have been some kind of political commentary that I don't quite get?
Again, from the cartoon characters rising up and I mean.
Yeah, that guy was a Ukrainian.
Yeah.
And he went up to the window and said, "This country belongs to us." And they were like, "Nah, nah, 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 nah. I'm going to send surface air to missile."
What? What?
Crimea River.
But it's 2 in the morning.
Crimean River.
Crimea River. Crimean
River.
Crimean River.
What? It was 2 in the morning. Sorry, I missed that. I'm zoning in on the time, trying to make
It
sort
was
of
a joke about Crimea and Crimea River and the guy
See,
from
and
Sorry
then
for
instead of
Himself
saying
and
Crimea River,
Crimea
Crimean
River.
River.
You're up to speed now.
I'm on it,
Continue.
yeah.
Are they Muscovites? Are they from Moscow? And are they called Muscovites? Yes?
I don't know.
I think so. I just hired a woman from Moscow. I mean, I know it sounds... But she
Tell us about that. Are you
mail
comfortable talking
order.
about it?
Was it done via mail order?
No. It's female order. She is she's my PA actually. Roulette, call her Russian Roulette, but she could verify this.
I actually spoke to Roulette this morning.
Oh, there
on
you
the
go.
email.
Yeah,
an
yeah.
email. An
Correspondence.
email, right?
Yeah.
So that was we know. We
And
go,
does she
we go
dress
back.
up in costumes?
Onion Mavericks. But the
Okay.
thing is that. Hello, my name is California. No, it's
Is
not.
that- is that how
it's
she
not really
speaks?
California. That's not really your name, is it?
California?
I don't know. It
Well,
could be.
You know those girls
Yeah.
that.
Oh,
You
yeah.
don't know. Did you ask for ID?
Man,
You didn't
yeah,
ask
yes.
for ID.
Huh?
You couldn't just dismiss it without asking for ID.
No, just put it on my credit card.